Hey guys, Mr. Danya. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my little review series on the Rode Videomic and the Rode NTG-2 and Tascam, for what it was worth. There's not really that much more I can think about to go on with it, so I thought I'd make this closing video on it. I have been asked the question of how I connect the Rode Videomic to my Tascam, and that's simply just an RGB to, or it's either RGB or RCA, I can't remember which one was which, to a female 3.5mm jack, and the same kind of adapter to XLR, just two things like that. That's all it is. I would more recommend you try and get a one piece adapter, so it would be the headphone jack to XLR splitter, but I could never find one. If you can find one, great. But yeah, so that's how I connect that. But yeah, for my final thoughts on the Rode microphones by here, the Rode Videomic, for the time I've had it, tremendously impressed with it. It's improved the audio quality of my videos to no end. It's well worth the money. Do I feel that it was money worth spent upgrading to the NTG-2? Yeah, well, yeah, I'd say pretty much, because I have noticed a slight noise reduction, excess ambient noise reduction, and also it's easier to carry around because it's not such an awkward shape as is the Rode Videomic. The only thing I would suggest, though, if you're wondering whether or not you should get the Rode NTG-2 or the Rode Videomic, because you think that the NTG-2 might produce better better audio quality, all I'll say is this: given the indoor test I did, if you turn the low pass filter on the Rode Videomic, it is identical audio quality to the NTG-2 on the low pass filter. So I'd say if you're starting out, get the Rode Videomic and maybe use it with a Zoom H1 or a simple audio recorder like that, or if you're looking to if you have the money to burn, I'd say go for the NTG-2, mostly for the fact that it's easier to carry around. And also, with XLR, you've got a bit more to work with as well. And also, it's a stereo. I think yeah, it's a stereo microphone. Whereas the Rode Videomic is only a mono. So, yeah. I don't think I've mentioned yet my reasons for not my reasons for not doing the Rode Videomic Pro. Well, there's a number of reasons for that. I have actually seen a number of comparisons between the Rode Videomic and the Rode Videomic Pro, and honestly, audio is absolutely identical. I mean, if you're looking, last time I checked, it was around 150 quid or maybe 130 quid. That's near enough, almost twice or a full half the price more than the Rode Videomic. And to me that's not worth it for a smaller microphone with the same audio quality. You should be paying less for that, in my opinion. To me, from the videos I've seen of it, the shock mount is not the best. It will not take a lot of shock before it starts rattling against the microphone, whereas the one you get with the Rode Videomic, the shock mount is a larger unit, which allows for a lot more movement before you actually start hearing knocking. And on that as well, if you would rather get something where you want it to fit in your bag more and you have the money to burn for the Rode Videomic Pro, I just go for the NTG-2, to be honest with you. I know you have to get an external audio capture device, but that's going to be better. That's going to improve your audio quality infinitely, that will, in comparison with just plugging a Rode Videomic Pro into your camera. So yeah, so I think I'll just leave it there. My final thoughts on Rode microphones: they are, all I'll say is there is a reason they are the leading company in cheap microphones. And keep in mind, I'm not being paid to say this, so this is just my own opinion. If I was getting paid for this, I'd love it, but anyway. Yeah, it's just my own opinion. I haven't been given these microphones. This was my first microphone, and I have only just recently upgraded to this because of connection difficulties. Yet that's one of the reasons I suggested, if you can, get a single piece adapter for the Rode Videomic, because the connection, having so many adapters, the connection is quite unstable. So that's the main reason I upgraded to this. So I'm going to leave it there now. I hope you enjoyed this video series. If there's any other gear you'd like me to review, if I have it, I'll give it a go. I pretty much only review gear that I have, because these are expensive. You know, even the Rode Videomic gear is considered a cheap microphone, but it is expensive to buy these things just to review them, especially when you're not making that much off this. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it there now, and yeah, the bird's happy, and I'll see you around.